Hi everyone, so very good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, those who have joined to the live session. So, yesterday, when we have posted the USD CAD, we had expected this to rally up to this level, and which has already been rejected. That's what the first thing. So, those who are completely joining new, give me a second. There would be people who have joined to the webinar. I'll just ask them to join to the live session as well. Give me a minute. So, how are you guys? Can I have your comments, by the way? Any new members or those who are with me from the last 3 days already in the live session, or please do let me know. I can't see any of your names. Is it my audio is good? Are you able to hear me? Yes, no.
Recording in progress.
So today we are going to discuss about what went wrong yesterday and where are we standing with respect to our 10K account. If you see on the dashboard, we have hit a 2% target, and yesterday we got one trade which went and hit our stop loss with respect to our plan. So the stop loss is somewhere close to $25. That's what we usually risk, and let's see what has happened in our account yesterday as well. So if you go back to the positions, and let me see all the positions. Yeah, I had a short position which has initiated from 107,080. As we discussed in the live session, it was a counter trend trade, and we had only less than 30 percentage probability on this trade, so that's why I have risked only $25. That got hit our stop loss. So now we are back to $172 profit, which is basically 1.7 percentage, and we are remaining with 8.3 percentage target left for this account in order to hit the limit. So today, what are the trades we are going to place in this account? That's what we are going to see. And with respect to our updates, you might have already seen that some of the analysis which we do. So let me go back and do the first one on gold. Yesterday we discussed, yes, this is my no trading zone. This imbalance zone is my no trading zone. So basically market have already pushed towards upside, taking out all the weak sellers would have kept their stop losses right above this high, and those stop losses have been taken out. Now market is drawing on liquidity somewhere close to this one, which is 3274. If I get an opportunity to enter below 3274 today, and I'll be looking for long opportunity for a scalping trade within this zone. So what I have observed with respect to comparing with Bank Nifty and with respect to the forex market, basically we will get the same opportunity multiple times. Even if it is giving an opportunity to tap this area, this is the first tap, we could see that this is more or less the second tap and this is the third tap. We will get multiple taps within the zones with respect to the system what I follow, right? So I'll be looking for opportunities where market is trading within the zone for a scalping. I'll be looking for momentum trade opportunities to take and ride this trade with respect to, let's say, right after we get an opportunity to, decisively push beyond this level, beyond this uh, 3320 and beyond 3284 levels, right? On gold, that's the plan. So I'll be looking for what is going to happen with respect to next 1 hour opening. Basically, the fact that I'll be more focusing on the 2 hour, the 2 p.m. 4 hour candle. So if I take the 4 hour candle right now, this is the second candle which is closing or trying to close below this liquidity, right? So the next candle, if it's opens, so basically right below this imbalance, we have the liquidity which has kept, which this minute gap here, if I keep a line, you will understand it. So this is the minute gap, right? Yeah. So this smallest area which we are seeing from 45 to 47, this $2 area is a combination for the target extension. If the market wants to move, in my experience, what I have observed with respect to the levels, if we have a key zone, and in those key zone, if the market wants to push higher, what it actually does, it comes back to the same area most of the people would have kept their stop losses, and this zone which is 3347 will be taken out if we get a good opportunity, if the market is not able to close. So this candle closure for the 4 hours, if the market is not closing below 3290. So what are my observations with respect to this 4 hour candle? Should not close below this level, but the next 4 hour candle should not go beyond this zone, which is 3284. If that two things are going to happen, then I'll take an entry with respect to long position, might be somewhere here within this range. So this is the opening of the day, right? 3319. Anything below the opening for the day, if I get, and if I can target with respect to the high which is created earlier, that would be a good scalp. So I'll be looking for somewhere between, if the market is not breaking below this zone and taking a support, then one more time if it does that, I'll get some similar order, something like this. So let's keep a small stop loss. This will be stop loss between the next 4 hour low, which is gonna happen in next 1 hour 20 minutes, right? So this is what my plan of action for this New York session, and this is what my target, keeping a $10 stop loss and a $50 target. So basically 1:5 would be my target, and this is a momentum trade which I'm planning, right? Yeah. So some of the updates our colleagues would have posted is USD CHF. Yeah. So this is what is my plan of action for the day with respect to gold, right? Any questions, clarifications, feel free to ask so that we can discuss with respect to gold, and let me know your way of analyzing as well, so that if I'm missing something, then I'm happy to discuss that as well. No, nothing. Done. Thank you, guys. I hope if we get an opportunity, yes, we will get into the market. At the same time, by looking at BTC, yeah. So I had a wrong position yesterday, as we discussed. I was waiting to tap in between this level, and right after this candle was running. So here it closed below this balanced price range. So I have taken an entry, kept the stop loss here, and it got hit, and market have moved a great movement towards upside, but I was in the wrong direction or in the wrong train and made a loss of 25 $26. You can see there. So this is the loss which I have made yesterday with respect to the 10k capital. That's the only one trade which I have taken yesterday, nothing more. And so today we will see if the market is able to push beyond this level. This is the one view which we have. BTC, I'm just keeping it aside for the day. And even with respect to USD CAD, if I get a good opportunity in USD CAD, when I say a good opportunity, so look at the 4-hour candle, and we said that this is the rejection which is happening, and this rejection is targeting the, oh, did I miss those targets, by the way? Sorry, that is that Euro JPY. Yeah, sorry. That was Euro JPY, not USD CAD. Euro JPY, if you look at it, even USD CAD, we had sold it from here, if you remember. So this is the order which we had. Yeah, Euro JPY, we shorted the market from 162.725. Sorry, USD CAD, right? Yeah, USD CAD 1.139587. 587 is, yeah, somewhere here, and we were targeting the entire downside movement which is up to this opportunity. So I'll be targeting one more trade on this if we get an opportunity above the previous London session. This is the order block which I'll be looking into today for the rejection. So an opportunity which I'm for the New York session, pushing 1.38107. Then I'll initiate short position. If we get this opportunity and target, keep a 1:2, even slight above this, the smallest risk. So this is what I'm looking with respect to USD CAD. Euro JPY. So yesterday we got a good opportunity, rallied from 1.62814 all the way up to 1.61559 as the target. So if we get a second opportunity, as I said earlier, if we get again into this level, which is 1.62834, which I'll be trying for the same 1:3 respect to this trade, right? So Euro JPY we have, USD CAD we have a view. Do we have anything important happening today? Okay, we have PMI data is releasing at 2:40. So right after the New York opening, we also have claims releasing at 1, and it's in another 30 minutes. So it's a let's see if we are able to capitalize these two. And with respect to USD JPY, this is within the SL range, but the momentum trade didn't work. We haven't placed an order, so we were expecting a push above this level. That didn't happen, so I'm just closing that momentum trade. If there is a close above 144.425, if that's not happening, then we are never able to get the JPY as well. And with respect to GB, we have a push towards our target 120. Basically, from this zone, 10 zones, 120 is target. Let's wait and watch with respect to GBP INR. So this for people who are sending money to India at the moment, those who are not trading. And cable we haven't looked at. Yes, Nasdaq. Okay, with respect to Nasdaq, look at when we started the live session, we discussed that zone. We are not trading within the zone. This is our consolidation or no trading opportunity, and the second opportunity, even third opportunity, right within major POAs. If we get a good support, yes, all of the short stop losses would have kept their stop losses somewhere close to 21,500. So if the numbers are good with respect to PMI, with respect to unemployment claims, in UK 100, sorry, Nasdaq 100, we want to discuss something on the UK 100 as well. So the target is 8912, and we might get a. So looking at this range, this is a good imbalance within the zone, and let me put a EDRA, so it will be much more. Most of even we had a strong short by the same level, but at the same level when market short, I'm looking for long. Why? Because there it had a good, this is an internal structure. When we have a liquidity on top of it, this is considered as an internal structure at 8.7, and when we have external structures, this is an external structure which is, if you look at the fib level, external structures with respect to this important. 892 is so important. So I usually consider taking the POI areas, and when I do that, my potential point of interest was 8,600. If you have read the morning message posts on April, beginning, before I went for my holidays, that from 7,500 zones, it's a good opportunity for getting into long position. Because with respect to this, we need to take out the first liquidity, which is 8,912 zones. So within 4 hours, we are looking for a small risk with respect to high probability. The last move would easily take out short players. There's stop losses here. So what we can do, we can capitalize the moment even when we need to get into UK 100, we will get into UK 100 as well, which I'm looking into. One is 100 going long with respect to next 4-hour candle open. I'll not be entering right after the 4-hour. Possibly in the New York, we might get into dips from the next 4-hour. When we see a 4-hour drop, then we will get into that. If I change that POI, so let me go back and change this to POI. Yeah. Instead of just keeping it to 4 hours, market have reached this respect to order flow as well. This is the nominal imbalance we will order flow. Let's go back and check. So if you look at the order flow, you can see a good rally and lot of sell orders have been placed. You can see a good orders here, but that got violated, and we are trading below 1,715 level, right? So if I get an opportunity, if I enter a trade right now, 8706. What would be my stop loss? Stop loss 660. Right? Let's go back to our total and see 800. World indices, advanced option. It might approach 600 and I'm risking $3 for a profit of $100. This is giving me a 1:4 RR. And can I enter the trade right away? So sorry guys. So this is what I was sharing. So when I search just $50 to gain $109 on this trade, this is a positional trade as well. Is there any possibility to hit the trade today? We have to see. But at the same time, way beyond the value area, at least I can get a 1:1, and based on movements, what we can do, we can slide, whether close the positions with respect to scratch or even. I do think that trade has a potential to initiate it, and I'm just so now that the order is already gone through, you can see that it's in the open order. Trade we have taken with respect to FTSE 100, which is UK 100. Good target and good stop loss as well. We have room to breathe, even though I think I'm trying to catch the falling market. It has a good potential. This trade has a good potential and probability. I might lose, but I might lose $1 $400 profit. With respect to the trade, whether with the stop loss, whether the trade is going to hit my target, I don't care. That's going to be a good trade. I have set the plan. We have did right away. Right? Any questions, any doubts, please do let me know. This is like, since we don't have an interaction, this is for me as well. I'm not sure whether, is getting what I'm able to get some value out of it without any comments. I cannot even be able to, get my updates. So please do comment your thoughts so that we will take things forward from there. I'll place the same trade with respect to a free trial account as well, so it will be much more easy if we see some, good which is on $167, $255 on the free trial account. So basically we can see a good, so it will be much more easy for the viewers to watch. I think US of update we will be able to see in the next week. So all the live positions you will be able to see. Now let's see how this trades. And so, yeah, Nifty was trading. When I was looking at the market, we were getting a good opportunity with respect to the zone. Look at the entries. We have entered somewhere close to 14th May on this position, and still foundation both the sides. Now you can clear. We kept the stop loss below this out, and I'm still expecting this 53 achieved. Let me post it right away in the community so that it makes sense for it might help others. Let me see. So with respect to Bank Nifty, yes, the view is the same. 53,325 is the target. I'll be waiting for revalidation. Anything goes above this zone, 55,343 above the zone, then I'll be revalidating this entire position and getting out of this wrong trade. But until and unless if the market is not, then I'll be looking for same target. This is 53,325. Okay. Look at the move. Look at that move which we have. We have a unemployment claims are releasing. With respect to that, it numbers, if it is positively influence DXY, we can see a good short gold, and after the short, if a bounce back trade, right? 3448 would be my scalp trade. But what happens if the market is not able to sustain this level, imbalance zone, which can happen in another 9. That's the scenario below this 3284 zone. I'll be looking for short. Might not be today. I'll look for this imbalance and the order block. This is the order block which has created itself, and if the market is not able to sustain, so within this we have to think of both upside and towards downside target of this 3230, and if it is targeting upside, this is going to be the first target, and the second target about 3400 level, and we can see new all-time highs are hitting. All right, we have got much more weaker with respect to the, and I think it's time to add more quantity. Sorry. Eight six six five. I'm risking $4, so I'm going ahead with risking the same $24 in the same trade. My target 8912. I'm risking $25 for $174 trade, or selling another position in 100. So earlier you see that now with the order gone through. Have gone through one trade which in earlier entry point was 8706. Even after getting initiate one more trade, just the same view. So basically we have initiated two. I have two more trades for the day. Even if it goes in a loss, I'm done moving forward with the next two. But these two quantities I'll be initiating only when we get information above if the UK 100 is staying above 100, 870, or we will use for other trades. For gold, it can be for, if we get one more opportunity, I'll enter into one more opportunity, which is Euro JPY. Is it for Nasdaq? So yeah, we discussed the same. We have a good position. We have good imbalance within the zone. Market was trying to sell off from this, creating equal highs. Most of the people would have kept utilizing it for Nasdaq, and before making a decision or before entering a position, what's happening with respect to the volume. Can we find some sort of support in Nasdaq? Let me go back to the order flow. Okay, Yes, we will get one more and for long on Nasdaq. And what is my stop loss? My stop loss is 20,801. And position with respect to the same stop loss, it's at $35. So we have $25 risk. If I enter be at $35, I'll wait for my and then enter a position. But let's see what is the reward for 23. Yeah, it's 1:3. It has a 1:3 RR. Okay, if we enter this trade, we don't get another to enter any further trade for the day because limits are already been taken. So I'll still wait. I'll wait for whether this is going to be the right trade we want to enter it, or I'll still wait for we should, with respect to the RR, we should enter into Nasdaq. Yeah. We could see that a good push is happening with respect to UK 100, and our PNL is slightly changing. We had our first entry, which is down by $6. Our second entry, which means 90, which is up by a $2. So yes, it started moving in our direction. This is a good trade basically, but I'm just trying to understand whether I should go for another 30 more minutes and start with gold, or should I give it a try with the Nasdaq. Let me just cross verify what is the order block or the Okay, with respect to order flow, this push doesn't have any sort of support, and the volume is reducing, and the news might be not good for US market. Unemployment claims might increase. So with respect to that, I'll still wait for my stop loss level to initiate a position, because we have seen that this is not wise to take this position at the moment. If we get an opportunity somewhere close to 20,850, I'll be happy to enter it. So I'll initiate with 20,850. So now our risk is somewhere close to $25. That's fine. And if I keep my stop loss 20,000, I could keep a 20,750 stop loss, 850 entry, and I'll keep the TP open. Let's trial and run it. So we have initiated our third position. One is in pending orders, 2 open orders are there. So we have got one more bullet which we will give it a try right after the opening. Yes, so based on the orders, this liquidity grab have already happened. Most of the people would have placed an order, but we are waiting at 20,850. It's another 127 points down. We will adjust this based on the news event. Accordingly, we will initiate the position. So we have 6 more minutes for the next trade. So that's it, guys. That's it from my end. I'll keep you updated with everything on the community, how it went, and what is the result. Whether we are getting a fill with Nasdaq, or are we trying to capitalize other opportunities. Thank you so much for joining the live session today, and wish you nothing less than success ahead. We'll see you tomorrow, and all the very best with your trading. And make sure, please do consider this as just an educational purpose. Do your own analysis before making any investment decisions. Okay.